Interesting, you know, to follow the rest of this series now, because I still have my eyes on River. River and Quid both definitely have the potential here to carry and try and push this series to the full 3 games. But so far, we actually had a blue side ban of the Skarner by 100 Thieves this time around.
Wow.
They don't want to first pick it again.
Well, I mean, if I'm 100 Thieves, based on what I saw from that first game, I know that I don't want to pick it again because Sniper was just not effective on the pick. We only saw, I'm pretty sure the only Skarner ulti I really saw hit was that one where he defended against the dive. He hit level 6 in the middle of it earlier on, and then he absorbed Cullings, but there's not a whole lot else that Skarner was really doing. We didn't get to see him have any of those big flanks through the walls where you can get a nice engage. We didn't see any of those big multi-ultis to turn around a team fight. It doesn't seem like a champion that he has the practice on.
You, at the beginning of the game, posed the question, like, is this going to be the first time we see an LCS team have the answer? And it actually worked, and we got a definitive answer there. Impact looked great on the Mordekaiser, so they don't want to do it again. And we are going right back to the standard here. So Umti still will have yet to play any of the AP speed clearers, just the Maokai and Sejuani duty for him. But honestly, that is how Team Liquid best operate, is when he is on one of these facilitator junglers and provides a huge front line for APA and Yeon to be the carries for the squad. And the Zeri is one of Yeon's favorites of the AD carries here. We'll see what they pair it with on the bottom side of the map. This is just in seeing the Ashe. So you're expecting 100 Thieves to go with, like, you know, the Ashe plus Kalista or Ashe plus Varus or anything like that. And so they think, oh yeah, it's fine. We'll go with, you know, Zeri plus some sort of enchanter maybe into that, or like Zeri plus Rakan, maybe something.
Well, I also thought there was a pretty significant AD carry gap in game number 1. I think that Yeon had a much greater impact on the game overall. Meech found a couple of bright spots towards the end of the game, but even at the very beginning, it was Meech's misplay into Impact underneath the tower in the top lane that started Impact's snowball rolling.
And Yeon creates so much space and so many chunks with the culling.
Yeah.
So many opportunities there opened up by Yeon with the culling. Really nice Lucian last time around, but let's see. Do they need to get the pairing with the Zeri now? Is CoreJJ's champ pool that deep and they're not worried at all that they'll let it pass into the next round of ban phase? I think that they will. Looks like they will. They'll get Impact back on a tank. So this has been the same old standard recipe here from Team Liquid. They've gone tank for Impact, tank for Umti with a Ksante plus Sejuani combination. And we expect, you know, APA to be on one of those mega AP carries.
And I like the change here from 100 Thieves. They know that Team Liquid is not afraid to double ban Karthus Zyra in the second half of the draft. They're saying, hey, Brand might have been scary in the previous game, but he wasn't enough to win. We think Zyra might be the answer. Let's go ahead and lock it in before they get a chance to ban it away. So they'll have that alongside that Ashe and that Renekton. Yone banned out by TL. Rakan banned out by 100 Thieves.
Yeah, that was that other pairing that I mentioned with Zeri, where Rakan gives you a little bit of Enchanter, but also it gives you that great engage. So they're most worried about that one. CoreJJ always does look the best on these engaged champs, you know. The Rakan as well as the Nautilus. So they're taking some of the playmaking tools away from the team captain, CoreJJ. And what will they go with instead? Red side final counter pick is available to Team Liquid.
Yeah.
They will reserve their final counter pick, I believe, for CoreJJ, having spent their early protection ban on the Yone. Oh no, okay. They're not gonna lock it in for APA yet, and they'll just lock up the cow.
So they aren't going to have any of that enchanter power that Zeri normally likes to be paired with. However, Alistar is a great engage, flank, tower dive. Really good for those purposes, but it's Seraphine picked up here for 100 Thieves.
All right, the Seraphine. Let's see here. What is going to be the final piece to the puzzle? They've already got the jungle Zyra. Is this Seraphine going to be for Quid, or is it actually going to be for bottom lane? Looks like mid lane here if the Ezreal is locked in. Oh no, actually the Ezreal is a Quid.
Yeah,
they could technically still do either, but yeah, it'll be the bottom lane Seraphine.
My guess is support Ashe, farm Seraphine, mid lane Ezreal. That's my prediction.
That checks out. Ooh, I would like this actually. No way he throws that down, right? Okay.
Well, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. I don't trust these guys until it's locked in. Okay, there, now it's locked in. We got this.
Okay, APA Ziggs. doing some of the hovers, but finally locks it in. The classic, the APA Ziggs. The thing that he was called a one-trick for, even though it was kind of weird because the whole time he was getting called a one-trick, they were like, he's a one-trick of Ziggs and Aurelion Sol. I'm like, well, that's two
League of Legends players might not have all passed math on their first go. Sometimes, you know,
multiple tricks.
You gotta put a couple of these
but
together.
This is the primary of the two tricks that he has always been called out for. But here we go. So we're gonna get a little bit of Eyla Seraphine, it looks like, because we passed the 20 seconds mark. So it isn't gonna be the farming Ashe and the support Seraphine coming here.
Do I get at least a half point for that since I had?
I'm gonna give you 75% of the points you get.
Hell yes!
We can also do some funny stuff where we'll push you inside tower range, so got to be cognizant of that. Don't give over any unnecessary early advantage, and I honestly believe in Quid and River here, especially on the side of 100 Thieves, to give us a full 3-game series.
I hope we get one. I mean, it's my favorite part of best of threes is getting to go the distance and like really see what everybody's got. As Yeon, man, he has got himself in a pretty bad spot there. Had to pop the cleanse immediately at level 1.
Yeah, pop the cleanse there. Down 1 summoner spell. Let's see. Ayla's going to recall. Yeon is going to recall. They'll have plenty of time, so not super long-lasting effects here off of it, but no cleanse. We'll see if that actually ends up getting punished. It's a pretty short cooldown. It is going to be the standard here, though, for River, just like we saw on Brand. Start top side with your AP and clear towards the bottom side. But I always mention this with Zyra. It's not as important as it's not as important as like Shaco, but the early invades to pop the seeds is always quite nice. And they're going to do more than just pop the seeds here.
Yeah.
They want to take the blue buff.
They're going all the way. CoreJJ is even here. But
nice Q from Sniper. That was a nice little chunk.
I like that. I like that. They're just trying to de-aggro the buff. Just get it to reset. Sniper and River are calling. All right, just let it go. Let it go. River's going to go down to his other side of the jungle instead. Yeah,
full lane swap here. And so it's just going to be Umti starting on their stronger side of the map. Guess what? Top laners, you do not get to be top laners. You have to roam Summoner's Rift and look for your true purpose, which is either like to help your jungle clear, either to help your jungle clear, or just trying to be annoying to enemy mid laners. Ksante can't be very annoying to enemy mid laners, so Impact is gonna try his best. Just
you're not scared about that level 1 unprimed in Tofo strike hitting you for 75 damage?
Look at the top laners. Wait, go back to the top laners. This is funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Impact just ran right by Sniper. They're chasing each other around. They know. They know the other one. Neither of them really have much to do. So, Impact has slunk his way towards mid, but he's only level 1. Uh-oh.
Okay, he's gonna go after River.
Wait a second here, buddy.
He's level 1. So level 3 Zyra. Impact is still level 1. He's gonna try to get a. That was not
That's
good.
payback for last game, buddy.
That is first blood. That is first blood for Quid. That was.
Check the PayPal.
A regretful decision from our previous game's raid boss.
Yeah, it looks like he's been demoted for this game.
All right, Impact. Let's see how you bounce back from this one. He does at least teleport back underneath the tier 1 turret in time to catch the EXP for most of this wave, but it is still pretty hard for him to walk up and try to farm any of it. You can see he's still at 1 farm now. He got his first one. CoreJJ is coming down to help him here, try to make this a little bit more palatable, as Sniper is at least getting a little bit of farm for himself on the other side of the rift.
Let's see. APA teleport back off that.
Impact recall even got canceled. Oh, it's such a rough early game for Impact in this one, man. If you're in this spot, this just sucks. You do not want to be feeling like this. Almost 4 minutes into the game. He's got 1 farm, he's level 2. And since he already teleported down to bot lane, now the bottom lane is back there. They're like, yeah, sorry, buddy, you need to go back up top now. So he's just spending all his time getting that cardio in.
At least his jungler is like, here you go. I will hold the wave right in front of tower. I won't take it. Tries to make it at least a little bit playable for Impact as he will walk back towards his tower. APA versus Quid. This is quite interesting because like Ezreal has been emerging as this Quid main pick. Not the other mid laners in the LCS don't feel as enthusiastic about this pick as Quid himself does. And then of course APA's signature champ. So Want to see which one will actually come out on top as APA gets to call 2 other members of TL
Okay.
to come help him out.
Remember though, Ezreal's really good at using that arcane shift to buffer away from Alistar, and so the Alistar just leaves.
Yeah, and in lane swap scenarios, you always have a whole side of the map to play to.
Yup.
Your side is the other half of the map, and they've got wards on it.
The Ashe Seraphine combination is so annoying because all Ashe has to do is tag you, slow you down a little bit with that volley, and then it's so easy for Seraphine to lock you up with that E.
Yeah. But again, all the vision that you leave behind after a lane swap, like we're talking about, that sets you up to have a really easy side. There goes CoreJJ back in.
Yeon doesn't connect there with his good old zap. But he is down to 300 HP, and Umti's coming around from behind. Meech flashing away from the W there on Umti, gets himself back to safety. Team Liquid, the 2v2 wasn't looking so great, but the jungle pressure ends up turning things back around for him here a little bit, but some nice return damage on the back end of the play from 100 Thieves, as River is now going to find Umti here in the tri-brush, force him back into the lane, taking a long way back into his own jungle.
Honestly, if they're able to defend, but Quid is coming over, so I don't know if they will be able to defend. Goal here for TL is to soak the wave, but Quid is on the way. Here comes the Ezreal.
All right, what are we going to see from 100 Thieves? This is a 4-man play, but it's 3 from TL. CoreJJ going in for the engage as Meech is the target. Mega Inferno Bomb from all the way back in the jungle. Umti's going to grab the kill credit. 3.5v4, Team Liquid comes out on top.
From downtown, I love it. Ziggs is the lazy mid laner's champion. You don't have to roam all the way down. Just throw out the ultimate from halfway down the river. CoreJJ makes the call. He sets it up, and APA hits the ulti there. Plus, you get the best of both worlds. Juicy turret plate money.
There it is. One more. Nice. And man, for Ziggs, it's even nicer because you know that once you get it low, you don't even have to care anymore. Just throw the stupid satchel charge at it, and kaboom, you're going to be enjoying all sorts of extra gold in those pockets. 100 Thieves was up over 1,000 gold before that play, but now things are pretty much back to even.
Yeah, I mean, the entire team there trying to overcome the deficit that Impact put them in for Team Liquid. Impact is still down some, but it's not that crazy now. It's mostly like levels.
Right.
It's a little annoying. The break point right now, though, the next couple of seconds.
Oh boy.
He's so close to 6 though. If Impact gets like a minion.
Yep, that's what they're looking for. Or just bring up the boys, right? Get the whole crew in there. Umti chasing after him. He's got his ulti ready, but Sniper's not too afraid just yet. He's made enough distance that he's gonna stay safe.
Yeah, good flash, necessary flash there. If Impact was able to get his level 6 and pop it right there, then Sniper would be in big trouble. So just going to be 100 Thieves picking up those Void Grubs again.
Okay.
River annihilates those, and then you get a nice tasty full clear back towards bottom side for River. Meanwhile, Sniper ran back into the W.
Ooh, man, you're not going to be happy about that one, Sniper. The extra damage from APA is enough, and the Gator gets got. Nicely done from TL, taking the kill lead now.
Umti there, tenacious. Returns for another gank on the Sniper. They blew the flash the first time around. They get their kill this time around. Let's see about the full clear for Zyra, though. Gonna end up down toward bottom side, towards that dragon. So 100 Thieves still have eyes on trying to play through the bottom side, through the objectives here. Still a lot of money picked up for Meech on the bottom side. They've got the Void Grubs for this push on turret plates too, so this is melting through those things, really cashing in on the turret plate exchange.
And I really want to see if 100 Thieves tries to make a play here around this bottom lane duo soon, because one of the things I'm noticing, Eyla is very close to hitting level 6. You can see the EXP bar on the side about 80% of the way there. CoreJJ only just barely level 5, so there should be a window where 100 Thieves has that extra ultimate advantage, and we know how strong Seraphine's ulti is for making plays.
Yeah, and again, especially since Zyra was full clearing that time while the top side play went out, got the level advantage and should be able to have full bot priority here. So I'm imagining the next scenario to be 100 Thieves will be able to get their dragon, and then eventually they will be able to finish off this bottom side tower. So it should be like this delayed 2 objectives for 100 Thieves. Meanwhile, Umti, you're kind of forced in the situation where you have to finish up your clear back to the other side of the map. You don't have ultimate or anything, and there's no way you're going to fight them off of their bot side game plan. So I think you just have to accept that 100 Thieves are going to be able to get these.
Yeah, Drake totally under the control of 100 Thieves. Yeon wanted to shoot one of the Zeri lasers in there and just see if maybe he could get a turbo random lucky steal, but it ain't gonna happen. Drake secured for the side of 100 Thieves. And they're still up just a very, very small amount of gold. Umti has that ulti ready to go on Sejuani yet again.
Dive, dive, dive.
Sniper is the target. Immediately pops the Dominus once he sees the Sej because he knows what the plan's gonna be. But it's still so much firepower from Team Liquid. APA, 2 kills now as Quid gets jumped on back here in the mid lane. Yeon going after him with the Zeri. Ain't gonna find enough to really threaten the kill, but Impact's in trouble down in the bottom side at the same time. Stranglethorns locks him up, throws him up. Eyla needs a little bit more damage to finish this one off. The high note ain't high enough, but River's gonna get it done with the Thorn.
Meanwhile, mid lane here, a Hex Flash.
Oh, Quid has to try to get away there with the Arcane Shift. Stays alive, even steps out of the way of the Zap on the back end. And he'll continue trying to defend here as the blue team first turret. You can see it on your screen right there. 100 Thieves taking that first objective there in the bottom side.
Yep. That turret we were looking at. Plus, you saw in the split there that they also got their kill onto Impact. So both top laners really enjoying lane swap game this time around. Both 0-2 on the top lane camp.
Hooray. Top laners just have to love whenever this comes back into the meta. Impact's going all out, and River could be in a little bit of trouble. TP's gonna come in to try to make it an even trade, but River is already down. Meech has the slows. Sniper needs to catch up a little bit faster if he wants to get a kill here, but Impact gets his mark and he gets away.
That's huge, and another taunt from Impact. Back-to-back games where he's spamming the taunts, even in this one where he actually gets to have some fun. He punishes River for the flash that River used to kill him in that long chase. So revenge there for Impact, however small, does feel very good.
All right, Umti jumping in after Quid here. Again, man, it's pretty hard to engage on Ezreal just because the champion is so easy to buffer through so many CCs with the Arcane Shift. But Yeon and CoreJJ just going to continue pushing things out here back in mid. Umti and APA both coming down. This could be a really rough spot for 100 Thieves. They're not aware that Team Liquid's got the positioning that they do off to the side here. Team Liquid's ready for the ultimate collapse. River, Sniper, and Quid all trying to stay safe, but it ain't going to work out too great. Immediately jumping in onto the Zyra, and APA goes on a killing spree. Yeon's going to get traded back. 100 Thieves makes it even here. Sniper barely staying alive with 300 HP left on the Renekton. Team Liquid, they're gonna claim 2 grubs overall.
Honestly, for 100 Thieves, that was pretty good. They still got to the 4 grubs. You just need to grab 1 to be able to get your breakpoint now. So they got their 4 grubs. So going 1 for 1, losing River, but still getting the trade kill there onto Yeon. Better than I thought it was gonna be. Honestly, with the setup there, I thought that was gonna be disaster. For them. TL though, since they teleport Impact or APA down there, they'll be able to blow that tower up.
Yeah, let's take another look here at how this happened, because it did look really, really dicey for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, and especially I want to point out that items were completed here. APA had Ludens while Quid was still on pieces for Ezreal. So the Ludens explosion damage here on ultimate. CoreJJ goes for the full lockup in Zyra, and then Yeon, he only is able to jump that small wall there, and he just jumps the small wall into the Void Grubs, and the arrow does land from Meech, so they got their 1 for 1 kill, and 1 Void Grub achieved to get to their 4 breakpoint. So not the end of the world here for 100 Thieves. Having 1 Dragon, 4 Void Grubs while facing the 1.2k gold deficit definitely is a position that they can still look for some sort of a comeback here. I will say though, APA on the Ziggs is going to be really hard to deal with. I mean, that's 3 kills for kill credit for him. He already had the Ludens for the burst last time around. The Ziggs burst is going to also be hard to avoid since you have Sejuani and Alistar holding people in place for a lot of this giant Ziggs bomb damage.
All right, Team Liquid's infiltrated the enemy jungle, seeing if maybe there's an opportunity for some playmaking here. Quid is the one to respond to the tier 2 push from APA and Umti. And Team Liquid knows that this is not the easy target to try to make a move on, but a beautifully placed arrow from Meech. Takes APA down to half HP with Quid looking to follow this one up over the wall. CoreJJ could have tried to come in, but decides the better of it there with a Hex Flash. Quid does not end up getting the kill. Honestly, good for Team Liquid, keeping APA protected there.
Honor for Umti here. He's got his locket completed, rushed to locket, and stands still right in front of APA after he got hit by the Ashe arrow and is able to get him out alive. So well done. General Umti escorts his mid laner away, and that Ziggs is a critical kill because the bounty is on his head for those 3 kills that we mentioned earlier.
Yep.
And he's got his 2-item power spike. River, though, ever the focused jungler, always focused on these objectives, always focused on trying to get his team to the victory march here. Right back into it. Does at least get the Rift Herald and immediately pop it mid.
All right, we've got Drake spawning here. The first one went over to 100 Thieves. Herald's going to be summoned up in mid.
CoreJJ flanking. Is he going to find something? I think they blue pinged him. Did they see him enter that brush?
Might have.
Yeah, River sussing it out.
Yeah, he's aware something's got to be going on here. 100 Thieves will not manage to secure the tier 1 turret over here in mid with that Herald.
Look at this cow here. CoreJJ just grazing on the enemy territory the entire time, but he gets found.
Yep, he's found Quid. Stuns him up here. Team Liquid looking for the collapse on the enemy mid. Quid staying safe for now, but everything's paused up. Now Quid barely getting away. Yeon going for the lightning crash, but it doesn't have enough damage. Sniper now in retreat too. The Renekton's so very low. Quid shifting away from the potential explosion of the bouncing bomb. 100 Thieves, nobody died, but they're all so hurt. They're forced away from this bottom side river, forced away from this neutral objective.
Quid is literally Neo, dodging bullets in the Matrix here through the glitches. And while Team Liquid, CoreJJ's patience actually paid off. Yeon has cleanse, okay. But CoreJJ's patience paid off there. They had such a good angle onto Quid, but you mentioned it. The Arcane Shift, put the flash there, used to get himself out alive. Team Liquid still claim their dragon for their troubles.
There it is for Team Liquid, still feeling pretty good about things here. Up 1,000 gold. Their opponents aren't Drake stacking the game away from them. APA is about to grab another kill on another turret with another satchel. Ziggs is so deadly with these, man, and Sniper is about to get caught again. It has been a rough series for the 100 Thieves top laner.
Umti, I feel like, is doing so much setup work this game. Him and CoreJJ. Let's see if Core gets this one too.
Oh man, where's he at?
Good hover there from Meech. He's got his control wards up to his top side, so he plays up to his top side. His whole team is to his top side. It's basics, but you gotta keep focused
gotta get
on
those fundamentals.
Yeah, gotta get those fundamentals. So CoreJJ fishing around, doesn't find anything there, but Umti already did on bottom side. They were able to finish off that kill onto Sniper and more money into APA's pockets. Man, the Ziggs is just loaded here. Another needlessly large rod. The APA keeps on scaling.
APA Ziggs, man, this champion is so effective at just snowballing a lead, being able to hyper accelerate the pacing of the turret specifically. Team Liquid already has all 3 outer turrets down on the 100 Thieves side, and you know they're good, or excuse me, 2 turrets down in the bottom lane. Thank you, observers. Yep, see, observers are like, no, not quite yet, not quite yet. But that mid lane tier 1 will be the next thing on the menu if Team Liquid has their way. 100 Thieves looking to get some control over this top side river. There's nothing really here to fight for. Just about 18 minutes of the game. The Herald is already taken. Ashe arrow lands. Once again, APA the target. True shot barrage. Ain't gonna hit. And Meech goes too far. CoreJJ and Yeon get the punish.
Team Liquid collapsing around their mid lane to get the kill onto Meech. Yeon doesn't have cleanse anymore.
Yeon's trying to get away, and he will successfully escape. Once again, Sniper, wrong place, wrong time. Feels good for Team Liquid, though.
Wow, guess what? Impact is pushing bottom side, too, so this is going to be a 4-1 split push for Team Liquid right after that kill. They're going to get so much money. Impact is all the way up to the inhibitor tower on bottom side, while the rest of the team pushes on mid lane here. This is so rough for 100 Thieves. 14 seconds left on Sniper. Those minions are going to go into the inhibitor tower. Bunch of extra money picked up here for TL again. Slowly increasing this gold lead, Flowers.
This game looked so much closer during the early stages, and now, man, again, not even 20 minutes in, it's a 3,500 gold lead for TL. These guys are just outmaneuvering 100 Thieves at so many different spots.
I will say, no cleanse and flash on Yeon still. The cleanse gonna come up pretty shortly, so if they want to punish, might have to punish quickly, but no flash on the Zeri. Maybe that's a little ray of hope for 100 Thieves. They need to get a good Seraphine ult to bounce off of Sniper.
Yeah.
But Sniper is just so weak. He's so weak this game that he dies so fast. It's hard to really even have any frontline for 100 Thieves to bounce the Seraphine ult off and find one of the long range ones.
Yeah, you look at the difference in front line between the two teams. You've got Ksante, you've got Sejuani, and you've got Alistar versus 0 and 4 Renekton. Everybody else on 100 Thieves is a squishy ranged champion. There is nobody else who can do the job. The one guy who can do it is set so far behind that anybody on 100 Thieves is a viable pick if Team Liquid sets up for it.
Certainly are, and their eyes are on the same pick over and over and over.
Alligators are going to become an endangered species by the end of this game, man. Sniper is just in trouble once more. Yeon and Impact, they make it look easy, man. Umti's hanging around in the Baron pit because he knows that the play for 100
Teleport
Thieves
trap?
might be to try to sneak that, but instead, Team Liquid's coming around. They're looking to make a move of their own. Umti and Impact going in for the initial engage. Stranglethorns ain't going to find a whole lot. Mega Inferno Bomb chunking Meech down to half, and the damage from APA is massive, but it's Umti who dies first. 100 Thieves get one kill, but they got to be careful here. They know the health bars are low. Honestly, well navigated by them. They survive the engage from the Team Liquid front line, and they get a punish on back.
It's really good awareness by 100 Thieves. They recognize that Yeon is not there, the Zeri towards bottom side of the map, so they fight their way out in the 4v4 that's up there. Even with the teleport in from Impact, nice job recognizing and using their focus fire of range damage to actually take down Umti. No flash on Umti either this time around. So 100 Thieves, we saw some good comeback plays from them in the first game, even though they didn't actually accomplish a full comeback.
Yeah.
They had some nice moments towards the mid stages of the game to keep Team Liquid honest and really threaten them. So we'll see if they can do it again here. That's one kill, but you've got your 2-item power spike for Quid. This is mid Ezreal gameplay now. With flash available, with your Muramana transformed, Quid is dangerous.
Quid on that Ezreal, gonna have to step up and do some serious heavy lifting if 100 Thieves wants to bring this one back to even ground against TL. We got the Hex Drake seemingly in the sights of Team Liquid. Snipers all the way down in the bottom lane. That could be a flank, but again, so many times when you're this far behind in a game, a flank is just delivering yourself on a silver platter into the opponents if it's not timed perfectly. APA on the Ziggs doing a great job just throwing down some poke, making 100 Thieves always be aware how far forward they can step. As one Zyra plant over the wall, gonna go ahead aggro that Drake, but it's still Team Liquid with control over the bot side river as a whole. The Scuttle Crab secured by Yeon. As River and Quid step up, Sniper versus CoreJJ off on the side. Snipers pop the dominance. Umti standing right next to the blast cone, ready to jump into the river as APA continues throwing out minefields towards the 100 Thieves position. Sniper having to go all the way around, looking to regroup. It's going to be a smite fight here for the Drake, and it's going to be stolen by Umti. The General makes the call, and Sniper gets caught again. 100 Thieves are trying to get out, but their top laner ain't going with them. APA picks up another. And it looks like 100 Thieves are going to just cut their losses and head home.
I like that from Sniper. He throws out the, or excuse me, not Sniper.
I was going to say, now wait, hold on, what part did you
I like it from Umti.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Sorry, brother.
Umti threw out the ulti onto River to stop any combo on the dragon. And so then he's able to combo his W with his smite to steal away the dragon there.
All right. All right.
That's bit of a slip.
Yep, it happens. It happens.
Yep.
We've all had some rough games here before. Let's take another look at how this went down, because it was a pretty extended engagement.
All right, so here it is. Umti, he blast cones over, then he throws out the ulti, and then he W combos with his smite. I believe it was transformed anyways. I saw 1100 health, so that was pure smite. But anyways, they're able to get their extra top lane camp as well afterwards, Flower. CoreJJ had been marking Sniper the whole time.
Yep.
You mentioned at the onset of the dragon, he found him in the Tri-Brush combo there. They got the ultimate out. CoreJJ has just been all over the place on this Alistar, controlling the battlefield nicely.
Yeah, the displacement can be so frustrating because you get knocked further into the Drake pit by the Alistar, and then Ksante drags you all the way into the middle of the river, and there's just no way home at that point. 10-4 for Team Liquid. At least for 100 Thieves, the gold lead hasn't kept ballooning. It was 3,500 gold lead for Team Liquid about 5 minutes ago, and it hasn't really changed since then, so they haven't been letting TL take more and more and more from them, but at the same time, they haven't managed to close that distance either. Still eyes on River, eyes on Quid. Remember that both these guys were first team All-Pro back in spring, Quid being MVP. Hitting some shots here on the Ezreal. Yeon sees the arrow coming, sidesteps away from that one, but still down so low on health. Has to continue his retreat. With the arcane shift away from the wave, but the Mega Inferno Bomb was just stopping the push. CoreJJ, it's Metal Gear Alistar. He is behind enemy lines. He has infiltrated the jungle. Who is going to be caught, or will it just be him? Is it a game over for our cow? No, he's out.
They send out the hawk shot, they see him, but they can't do anything about it. TL frontline looking for a pick, as always, pushing up here through the jungle, the little roundabout. Meanwhile, Impact is able to continue split pushing on top side, is able to force Sniper back, and it looks like that's just going to be the call here. Impact does have his teleport, so they'll get the reset.
All right, everybody's chilling. 3,000 gold lead still, Team Liquid. Next Drake, 2 minutes from now. 100 Thieves, we still haven't seen them land one of those super powerful Seraphine ultis. Meech trying to cleanse away from the engage of Yeon and Umti, but it's APA yet again with the bombs to explode those 100 Thieves health bars. Team Liquid get their pick. It's the enemy AD carry. It's both of his summoner spells already used. Sniper goes in for the flank, but immediately just has to reconsider his decisions as Team Liquid wasn't having any of it.
From downtown again, it's CoreJJ that goes through the jungle, gets the combo, and allows the Ziggs bomb to land there. Meech down, no summoner spells. DL onto Baron. Let's see what tools we have left here. Impact does have ultimate, so CoreJJ wants to mark River, and then if he gets somehow past CoreJJ, which I don't think he is, maybe he does, Impact can always ult River away as well.
Well, oh man, Team Liquid's already, they should already have this. When CoreJJ gets stunned up by the Ashe arrow all the way away, the Baron is down to 1,000 HP. It's gonna be secured by Umti as Impact drags the Seraphine back over the wall. 100 Thieves trying to scramble and make this fight still work, but Impact has already killed off River, and they're still looking for more. Eyla wants to flash away, but the Mega Inferno Bomb still catches him, and Yeon completes the job. Quid makes a double kill for Yeon, and Team Liquid got Baron +3. The previous fight, the flash from the Gator, from the plant, from the Ezreal, from the Archer, from everybody, all got spent. There was nothing left for any of these dudes to get away from Team Liquid.
Yeah, and those towers aren't going anywhere either. They pick up the mid lane tower. No flash on tower. The tower goes down. There's also no flash on Dragon. I think the Dragon's probably
There, Dragon! Stop wasting summoner spells. Let's take another look at how this happened.
All right. Bonk! Right on the head. Arrow was looking at the Baron pit, but as I said, Impact is going to mark River. And so Impact just locks up River, hits him with the Q3 into the ult, and
wait a second.
I've seen this before.
I was going to say, I feel like, did we rewind the game? Because I feel like we've seen this happen
they're wearing
time
Baron
again.
buff this time, so it's a little bit different.
Okay,
it's like a chroma of the previous play.
It's like spot the
Purple
difference
vision.
in these two pictures.
Yeah,
and it's the, oh, okay, they have Baron in this one.
They've got the purple. Uh-oh, Meech.
Uh-oh, oh no. Meech and Eyla could be in a pretty compromised spot here. Umti coming around, throws out the Glacial Prison, immediately connects on Meech. Remember, those summoner spells still down from a couple of fights ago. Yeon's on a rampage. Team Liquid looking like they are going to get this one closed out pretty quickly from this point.
This team just look like they have been on a war path since coming back from MSI. Man, they've gotten so good. They've retained the learnings from MSI and are steamrolling.
My God, man. That center super damage from APA's Mega Inferno Bomb is enough to get another kill, this time on Eyla. Nexus turrets are the target. 28 minutes into the game. 100 Thieves has to try to scramble to defend this in a 3v5. First Nexus turret's already down. There goes the second. Nexus is open. Team Liquid, they're going to make this second game look simple and clean, baby. Yeon's unstoppable. Nexus still dropping. They don't even need to pad the stats. 18-4. Team Liquid clean sweeps 100 Thieves.
Look how far we've come to. APA and Yeon, the only carries you need. Everybody else on tanks. Team Liquid smash this game. APA gets his Ziggs. He doesn't die the entire time.
Nope.
Teammates are setting up his bombs the whole game. And Team Liquid make this second one look so easy.
All right, the series is wrapped up. Let's head down to Jack on stage.
Thank you very much, guys. Impact and Umti after starting the series 3-0. Impact, first of all, game 1 on Mordekaiser, a classic pick, but also I wanted to congratulate you. Last week you became the winningest LCS player of all time. Did that mean anything to you?
No. Okay, I feels great because that means like I'm consistently good player, showing that like I'm a I guess GOAT LCS player. So I'm really happy that I got it.
I mean, congratulations, passing every LCS player who's ever played in the LCS, and that's after winning the World Championship. But Umti, how are you liking Sejuani so far this year? I feel like you're getting a lot of Sejuani time.
Is there any champion without Sejuani Maokai? I just don't know. Is there any option for me? And I think that it's just like, it's not a fucking anything, but I just think Sejuani and Maokai is just OP, man.
And this series against 100 Thieves, I know last regular season, you guys were a bit frustrated because they beat you in the regular season. How good did it feel to take them out down 2-0 this time?
You know, actually, I just think that 100 Thieves is a good team. I just think they are the most famous team of the Joker picks. So I think they're just good. So I'm just feeling very happy. Yeah.
And Impact, coming off the LCS title, a decent showing in MSI, taking down Fnatic, and also being first place in the league. How do you stay motivated for the rest of the split, and who do you see as your biggest competition?
Now I guess it's Fnatic because we have to play against them now next week, and I think they were really hungry against us because they got shit on against us. So that's our goal now, to not lose to Europe. That's my goal now.
Fair enough. Congratulations once again on the win, and best of luck in the rest of the LCS season. That's it here from the stage. Let's head into the lounge. I'll see you soon.